welcome everybody here today. It's great to be back on campus. Let me introduce our panelists. Sonia Robinson to my right. Give her a round of applause. Jackie Robinson's granddaughter, business and brand ambassador for the Jackie Robinson Estate. And to her right, Kyle Bowser from the NAACP Hollywood Bureau. My former UCLA brother right here, Jelani McCoy, part of our All the Smoke production team. And then my co-host, my guy, Steven Jackson from All the Smoke. Jack missed out on college. He went right to the pros, and I told him he really did miss out because I had a great time in college. He was supposed to go to Arizona, though, he said.
He would have made a great Bruin.
Yeah, he would have. He definitely would have. When Jackie came here in 1939, less than 1% African American, no faculty. Today, we have the first black AD. Things have come a long way, but stories that either you have heard along his journey for acceptance as a black man in a very white society.
I imagine him being very alone a lot, and I think relying on his faith and what was instilled in him to keep him going. He was a man of great faith and personal integrity, and I think that's what carried him along. He lived a short life, as we all know, but I think he lived a life with purpose, and I think that is definitely something he got from his mom.
I think it's important to remember that people like Jackie Robinson, Fritz Pollard, the new personnel that are showing up in college sports, even in professional sports, they pursue those vocations because that's what's in their heart, that's what's in their spirit, and they've spent their lives, at least their careers, developing the skill set that makes them qualified to do that work. They are not setting out to be the poster child for some movement. They simply just want to be. But they feel the responsibility, and sometimes for some it might even be a burden, that how they move through the system will ultimately have some consequence for the people who might come behind them. And so it does cause them to take on a persona of being a representative of some larger purpose. But all they really are is just like any one of us in this room, an individual who has a personal desire to have a certain kind of lifestyle or a certain vocational pursuit, and just want to be given the opportunity to do that. Whether you play ball or you coach or whatever you do. That's the thing that I think we have to always remember, that these iconic figures are really just people just trying to do what they're blessed to do.
What do you think modern kids can learn from Jackie's journey, Jackie's ambition, and what he stood for?
Well, I think the kids now have a different voice, right? I think that they feel empowered to make decisions. I think that they, have bigger shoulders that they can stand on. And I think they take that and they look at what's ahead and they leverage all the opportunities in front of them. I'm really excited about this next generation and what we're going to see them do.
I see some student athletes in here. We appreciate you guys coming through. I mean, I kind of want to ask you guys, what's it like being a student athlete right now? I know we got some track and some baseball players in here right now. Two sports that Jackie played. What is it like being an athlete right now?
I feel like as a reflection and using the people that came before us as momentum, it's one of those things where it's like we're all multidimensional. We're not just student athletes, and we're also pioneers in society. We're like crafting change, we're pushing forward progress. So overall, I feel like it's a rewarding experience, but at the end of the day, what's that quote they say that like if the goal was to eat, you're gonna have a lot on your plate. I think we really all embody that. We really do this, and we're using the footsteps of the people that came before us to pave the way. So that would be my perspective.
Thank you very much.
Believe it or not, your voice matters most.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So keep using your voice. Your voice matters more, bigger than anybody.
I think that we have to use our platform and that we have to use our say. And I feel like a lot of times it was harder to do that earlier, and that's what made Jackie stand out so much, because he wasn't just an athlete, he was an activist. And I think that his legacy really begins, as you said, after baseball and after sports. As UCLA athletics, they're kind of preparing us like in a place like this to be able to really have that say after athletics. What are we if not track runners? What are we if not baseball players? And I think that Jackie really embodied that, and so I'm honored to be following, hopefully, in his legacy. And yeah, that's kind of what it means to me.
That's great, thank you. I love that. In closing, Sonia, anything else you would like to leave us with?
It's been an incredible day to sit amongst you, to watch this next generation and what you're capable of. You are our future, and we know the things that you're going to be able to change, to really be the change agents that my grandfather wanted to be and wanted to see. So I just want to thank you guys for the work you're doing. Keep doing.
Thank you for that. Thank you for joining us today for the Roots of Fight and Jackie Robinson collab.
This is a really great time to see Roots of Fight and UCLA come together in such a meaningful way to recognize Jackie Robinson and his legacy. To see this product come to light in the way that we would want our legacy displayed is really exciting and inspiring. So, yeah.
So me and Deshaun came into school at the same time, class of 98. Take us from 1998 when we're sleeping in the dorms up there to being the head coach of UCLA football. I mean, what does that personally mean to you?
It's surreal, you know, being a Bruin and being able to come back to university and be the head coach is something that you dream about, but you're not sure if it's obtainable.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I stuck with it, perseverance, ups and downs as a player, as a coach, and I just kept fighting, and, you know, we're here. I mean, I just think it takes somebody that's been here and really, truly knows UCLA.
Understands it.
You know what I mean? Like, this is a prestigious university. We never won public school, but it takes certain movement to be able to function here.
Yeah.
I just think that I'm here for these kids. They understand that I've sat in those seats that they're going to sit in. Mm-hmm. I got the blueprint of their dream that they want to obtain. I've been doing that with my backs, and hopefully I can just do it on a bigger scale with the whole team.
NIL, it's a different monster now. You know, some of these kids are making money. How do you manage the egos and the expectations? And I feel like there's a lot of, and not that these kids aren't talented, but we didn't have social media. So there's always people, whether it be on the negative front, which is unfortunate, but also blowing their heads up too. So how are you able to keep your team and your kids and your young men level-headed through this NIL and transfer portal and all this kind of new NCAA wave?
With the kids you're recruiting, you just got to do your homework. You got to truly sit and evaluate, is this a kid that we want? I think we've done a good job with the kids that we're picking, even in the portal. You know, we try to tend to get guys that have played, so you already see film. You don't have to project much. But with NIL, I'm excited for these kids to get paid, though, but, you know, we just got to, the NCAA got to monitor some kind of way.
That's what I'll say. What do you feel it's going to take to get this football program back to where it should be?
Like I was telling everybody, it's not broken,
okay.
You know? We're not completely broken. It's just we got to take that next step. I think my players understand that. They've bought in. I'm just fired up. This is a great opportunity for us, but it's going to take a lot of work and support from everybody in here, and we're going to be good.
I love it. All right, I'm going to open it up for questions.
How do you feel like you're going to lead this next generation of Black head coaches and, you know, just leaders of football?
I was just talking to Antonio Pierce last night. This is something we have to be successful. But that's kind of why I took the Raider job. I wanted to help my friend be successful. And I ended up getting this head coaching job, and we're in the same situation. So UCLA's ahead of the new wave. This is it. You got to have people that relate to the players and can get them to play. It's just not all about the X's and O's. You got to be able to relate to these guys. So a lot of people always ask, oh, you're drinking out of a fire hose. I know you got a lot going on. I want to tell them no. But I go with it and be like, yeah, it's a lot. But like I said in my press conference, I was built for this. This isn't, you know, I've been doing this. This ain't. It's still ball at the end of the day. I'm excited for this. My coaching staff is. The players are excited. So, you know, as long as I keep getting the support that we have from the school, from the donors, from the alumni, this will be good because it's not just one man doing this.
Well, man, I wanted to congratulate you, man, and wish you the best of luck. We're going to be here supporting. Give it up, Deshaun Foster.